Through the cooperation of Wei and Wu, Guan Yu, the feared god of war, fell at Fan Castle. Cao Cao greatly mourned his death, but he too soon gave up his mortal coil. Cao Cao's conquest was taken up by his son and successor, Cao Pi. However, Cao Pi did not follow exactly in his father's footsteps. He forced the emperor to abdicate, then took the throne as the Wei emperor, something Cao Cao had refused to do even to the very end. With that, the curtain was drawn on the long history of the Han imperial court. On the other hand, furious at the death of Guan Yu, Liu Bei gathered a large force to punish Wu. With the balance between the three kingdoms destroyed, attention began to be paid to the movements of the Wei emperor.
There is just one thing I would like to ask you. Can you really afford to let such a golden opportunity pass you by, my lord? Wu and Shu are pitted against one another in all-out war. If we let this chance escape us, it shall prove difficult to end this chaos during your reign as emperor.
Go on and explain yourself then.
Forming the alliance with us has allowed Wu to fight without fear. We should be able to achieve victory at Yiling with ease. After the battle, Wu must bolster their defensive lines while maintaining relations with Wei and Shu. It will only prolong this world of chaos.
I see. So then what is this golden opportunity you speak of?
As things stand, the soldiers of Wu and Shu will likely become fatigued. This is the opportunity we cannot let escape us. We must take advantage of the alliance. If we can make it appear as if we are supporting Wu, we can wipe out those curs. After doing so, we can make our move to eliminate Shu without delay.
And at last this land will be ours, to put it simply. Yet, this will be a battle that encompasses all of Wei. Are you certain we can win?
When the time comes, there will be no one in the land who can withstand the onslaught of Wei. The path of righteousness alone will not lead you to conquest. My lord, allow me to ask you once more. Are you really willing to let this opportunity escape?
Very well, Sima Yi. Let us put an end to this world of chaos. Begin preparing for battle at once.
Lord Cao Pi, listening to this conversation, it sounds like nothing more than a trap.
Cao Shu, on the path to conquest, sacrifices must be made along the way. If we are to end this world of chaos, we must abandon our personal feelings.
I apologize for thinking such frivolous thoughts. Going forward, I shall be the one who cuts open your path to glory, Lord Cao Pi. I shall falter no longer.
The Shu army's movements are sluggish.
Not even history's bravest officers can remain calm at a time like this.
So it was that clear, was it? I just can't help but be excited. Moments before this battle that will decide who conquers the land.
Reporting! Shu's army has launched an attack against Wu!
Everything is going according to plan. If Sima Yi has judged things correctly, the Wu army will drag the Shu army all the way to Yiling. We shall take up arms when the Shu army begins to retreat. Cao Shu shall lead vanguard. After Shu's defeat is decided, immediately move to strike Wu's Ding Feng.
Yes, I shall do whatever necessary to take down Ding Feng's army.
Everyone is to consider Cao Shu's attack as a signal to launch the attack on the rear of the Wu army.
So it begins. The battle which will see you achieve your ambition of ending this world of chaos.
Genji, you are not going to want to miss this. My rule over this land shall be a sight to behold. Now, as Wu and Shu fight one another, is the perfect opportunity. Let us launch an assault on Yiling and strike the fatigued Wu army from the rear.
All right, let's finish the fight.
Do not let the enemy pass through here. We must defend it with our lives.
The time has come for us to finish this battle now.
Enemy? I have to report this at once.
I can't afford to perish in battle. I shall fall back.
Not even fit to share the battlefield with me. You now have the opportunity to kneel before me.
Sorry, but Yiling belongs to Wu. I'd appreciate it if you turned around and left quietly.
Cousin, that was amazing! You are an inspiration!
No use to anybody dead. I'd better fall back for now.
So we have wiped out the Wu army in Yiling. Yet it is too early to be celebrating. We must next focus on crushing Shu.
It's no good. We can't force things here. The wise move is to retreat.
Do not think this first little victory gives you the excuse to relax. Have you forgotten that this is a battlefield?
Overly relaxed soldiers are the result of having overly relaxed officers. I am deeply sorry.
Prepare for the battle to eliminate Shu at once. We must find where Liu Bei has escaped to. Once we have, the location is to be attacked immediately.
Reporting! The secondary unit led by Master Sima Yi is marching for Hangzhou.
Now that the secondary unit has invaded Hanzhong, the Shu army won't be able to use its forces to attempt to rescue Liu Bei. Cao Shu, I assume you know what to do?
Yes! I shall set off in search of Liu Bei at once. Liu Bei has escaped into Baidi Castle.
According to scouts, the soldiers that were defeated at Yiling are rapidly gathering at Baidi Castle. My lord, how shall we deal with the situation?
Clearly, we must take down the castle. However, make sure to capture Liu Bei alive at all costs.
Capture him? Why go to such trouble? Would it not be easier to simply eliminate him?
It is true that if we eliminated Liu Bei, his army's morale would be crushed. Yet, before long his men would become desperate, and likely rise up to avenge him. But, if they heard he was captured, how would they respond to such news?
If it were me, I would do anything in my power to save him.
If it were you, yes. Some will declare that he should be rescued, while others will fear that fighting will result in his execution. It is such disunity that we aim for.
I see. Then we had best hurry. Lord Cao Pi, bear witness, for I shall be the one who captures Liu Bei.
I am counting on you.
Just leave it to me.
So it's a battle to see if they can hold out until the reinforcements from Shu arrive. What move will you make, Zhuge Liang? We must capture Liu Bei, who has fled to Baidi Castle, pass through the Stone Sentinel maze, and continue the advance.
You will go no further. Turn around and go home.
I will keep the lands of Shu safe. That is the legacy I inherited from my father.
We cannot afford to lose this position. I shall personally see to its defense. This should cool you all. I shall end this now.
Not even fit to share the battlefield with me.
If only I were stronger. I'm so sorry. I couldn't help more.
In this now! This should cool you off.
failed my father. I have always been too weak.
Not even fit to share the battlefield with me.
Reporting! We have successfully captured Liu Bei.
Finally, the report I have been waiting for. Everything is according to plan. The mission to capture Liu Bei has been accomplished. We must not pursue Shu's army recklessly.
Why mustn't we pursue them? An enemy that has been beaten and taken flight is unable to fight back.
It's actually convenient for us to allow more defeated soldiers to remain. They'll deliver the message of Liu Bei's capture firsthand. Their accounts of this battle are sure to leave an impression.
To think of using defeated soldiers in such a way.
That gives me an idea, Lord Cao Pi. How about we send a messenger to Shu asking them to surrender? We could tell them we'll spare Liu Bei's life if they do so. The enemy's morale has plummeted. If we act now, there will likely be droves of Liu Bei's men willing to surrender to assure his safety.
So we crush the heart of the enemy with a request for surrender. Is that it? If it is true, though, the Shu army is on the brink of utter defeat.
Lord, that is precisely the situation. If we use Liu Bei as a shield, no one will be eager to fight us. No matter what plan Zhuge Liang comes up with to continue fighting, his men will not follow if their morale is crushed. It's certainly worth trying. Wouldn't you agree?
Very well. Jia Shu, I leave you in charge of writing the letter. Have it sent at once.
Understood. I'll rack my brain and come up with something brilliant. You'll see.
A message has arrived from Shu Huang and Yiling. The Wu army is approaching.
They have reformed their ranks much faster than I had anticipated.
No, they are simply diverting our army's attention to bide time. Most likely they are offering the Shu army a chance to strike back at them. At any rate, to be prepared for unexpected situations like this, I really think it'd be safer if we had a few more soldiers on guard.
Reinforcements. Cao Ren, I am leaving the defense of Yiling to you.
I am the iron wall that will protect Wei. I have withstood the fierce attack of Guan Yu, so whatever happens, I will not lose to the likes of Wu's soldiers. I leave our lord in your hands.
You can count on me.
All others are to begin the attack on Baju.
You won't wait for the response to the request for surrender?
I was never expecting a reply in the first place. I shall strip Shu of their military strength before they notice Wu's moves and gain momentum.
Cao Pi! We have figured out what Zhuge Liang is up to. He is preparing an army at Xiangyang.
Zhuge Liang shall face you.
You give us all hope. I believe I can continue fighting now.
Nothing can stop our momentum now! Cool you off. Not even fit to share the battlefield with me.
Retreat is merely a carefully calculated option weighing one's gains and losses.
Failed you, my lord. Please forgive me.
I shall end this now!
I can't believe you saw me like this. But you have saved me, my husband.
So then, Jiangyang has fallen. Genji, forgive me for exposing you to danger.
Not even fit to share the battlefield with me.
Reporting! The secondary unit has yet to capture Hongzhong. Also, the army led directly by Master Sima Yi is heading back to Shang'eng for reasons yet unknown.
Why would he do such a thing? What has he been up to since the battle at Yiling? Lord Cao Pi, I shall head to Master Sima Yi's location and ask him his reason for withdrawing.
Calm yourself, Cao Xiu. An envoy will be sent to question Sima Yi. We need to liaison with the secondary unit. In order to maintain our ranks, we must allow our soldiers in Bajun to rest. Cao Xiu and Jiashu shall remain here and watch Shu's movements.
If that is my duty, I shall do it gladly. Now then, Master Cao Xiu, let us be off.
Let's go!
Sima Yi, what are you thinking? Or perhaps this is all just part of Zhuge Liang's plans.
The newly crowned Emperor Cao Pi began to intervene in the battle between Wu and Shu after somewhat pacifying his own land. While promising Wu support, he raided them from the rear as Wu was pursuing Shu at Yiling. He went on to attack Liu Bei, who had taken shelter in Baidi Castle. He also scattered the defensive forces of Zhuge Liang at Beijing. The Wei forces are greatly excited by the actions of their new lord. Determined to use this momentum to finally wipe out Shu, Wei forces continued to march west. There, reports that the advance of Sima Yi, who was leading a separate force and had fallen behind, were delivered. If Wei delayed their march, there was the possibility they would be struck from the rear by Wu. Cao Pi decides to make a move to confirm the situation.
Reporting! Meng De has defected at Xinye!
That Meng De looks like he's been cajoled by Zhuge Liang. It's laughable that Shu still thinks they have a future.
It appears that Master Sima Yi had foreseen this, which explains why he withdrew to Chang'an.
Sima Yi prevented Meng De from advancing north of Xinye. The only thing Meng De can hope to achieve in Xinye is to cut off the supplies of the enemy marching southward. Genji and I will head for Xinye. Cao Shu, Xin Xianying, and Jia Shu are to remain here and get ready for Shu's next move.
Which means I'm forced to leave Lord Cao Pi's side.
We cannot afford to divide our forces any further. Unless we leave the defense of Bajun to reliable officers, this campaign of ours is over.
So you're leaving things to me then, right? Understood. I guarantee that I will not let you down, Lord Cao Pi.
There's no need to exert yourself. If we block off all the roads, Wu and Shu won't be able to contact one another. After that, just keep defending Bajun with everyone until I say otherwise. Zhu Huang, your ability to quickly bolster the defenses at Fan Castle and prevent the rebels from advancing south was simply remarkable.
I was only able to do so because you stationed Master Cao Ren in Yiling. My efforts are really nothing to speak of.
The details matter not. After this battle, you shall be rewarded for your exploits. Now then, what is the situation regarding this rebellion?
Meng De has occupied Xinye, and it appears he means to cut off our soldiers from receiving supplies.
Striking at our weakness to overcome great odds. There's no way Meng De could come up with a plan like this. Perhaps it was devised by another.
After doing some investigation, it has become evident that Shu Shu is assisting the rebellion.
Both of them were originally subordinates of Liu Bei. Shu Shu, don't think things will go as they did in Xinye. Those who are persuaded by Zhuge Liang's honeyed words simply cannot see the future in front of them. Enter Xinye quickly and put an end to this rebellion.
I'll destroy them!
Zhuge Liang.
The time has come for us to attack! Everyone, follow my lead! I shall end this now!
Could you lend me a hand, please? Asking for help just isn't my thing.
Shu, I thought you were supposed to be more clever than this. Now then, let us wipe out these foolish rebels.
End this now! This should cool you off.
I do not want to impose on anybody. I must get fresh supplies while I still... Not even fit to share the battlefield with me.
You are truly invincible, my beloved.
Not even fit to share the battlefield with me. Perhaps I was too...
In this now!
This meaningless disturbance was but a waste of my time. Making sure things like this don't happen again is another reason I must be the one to rule this land.
We should be free from any worries now.
Shu Huang, return to Yiling and prepare for Wu's next move. That Zhuge Liang, if Meng De's rebellion fails, he'll likely use Wu to make his next move.
Understood. Master Cao Ren and I will provide the defense of an iron wall. You shall see.
I am counting on you. If the Wu army shows up in Yiling, ask Jia Shu in Bajun to form a strategy. I shall rendezvous with Sima Yi and defeat Ma Chao at Hanzhong.
I pray for your fortune in battle. Please leave the defense of Yiling to us.
Sima Yi, how do you intend to eliminate Ma Chao at Hanzhong? Tell me of your plan.
First, I shall occupy Mount Dingjun and Mount Tiandong. Both positions are vital supply points for the Shu army. They will undoubtedly make a move to recapture the locations. I shall leave Mount Dingjun to Master Xiahou Ba and take care of Mount Tiandong myself. After doing so, Ma Chao will likely send his subordinates to both positions.
My, now that's what I call a plan. I'll have to get pumped up for this one.
How do you propose to draw Ma Chao, the crucial officer here, out of Hanzhong?
For this plan, I have asked Your Highness for reinforcements. With you here, our chances of success have risen dramatically.
And why is that?
From Shu's point of view, eliminating the Emperor is their best plan for launching a comeback. As such, if you attack Hanzhong, my lord, Ma Chao is sure to deploy. And that is when Lady Wang Yi will ambush him and eliminate him once and for all.
I've been waiting a long time for a chance like this. I cannot thank you enough. I shall defeat Ma Chao with these very hands.
So I am to be a decoy. Very well. Do whatever is necessary to eliminate Ma Chao. Ma Chao is the only one preventing us from creating a path for Shu. Let us isolate him in Hanzhong and eliminate him for good. First, let us attack from the west to attract Ma Chao's attention. After we've done that, we shall cut off his last remaining lifeline
Father, I have reclaimed the land that was stolen from us. My lord! I'm so embarrassed.
You have nothing to be ashamed of. You were simply reporting to your deceased father that you have reclaimed Mount Dingjun, were you not? You have a bright future, one that may even outshine your father. I look forward to your exploits.
Thank you so much. I'll help you unite the land and achieve feats, so I may call myself the son of Yuan without shame.
You have outdone yourself, Wang Yi. Now that you have achieved your long-sought goal, what will you do now?
Indeed. My life of vengeance ends today. From this day forward, I shall devote my life to Wei.
Xiaoba, Wang Yi, you shall lead the vanguard of my battle for conquest. For the sake of ending this world of chaos, I would ask that you entrust your lives to me.
I kill deserters! Stay here!
A messenger from Shu has arrived. How would you like to handle them?
So they've finally arrived. Allow them in.
I have been sent as a messenger for Master Liu Shen.
State your business.
Master Liu Shen is requesting a truce. He wishes for a world without fighting and asks that both sides lay down their weapons.
So you've come to blabber nonsense. If he longs for a world without fighting, all he has to do is come and bend the knee before me.
Is there no way we can seek a road to prosperity together?
Don't make me laugh. Have you simply come to suggest the impossible? Just say what you really came here to say.
We wish for you to return Lord Liu Bei to us. Doing so would be the perfect first step to improving our relationship with one another.
So that's what he's after. Tell Liu Shen this. He'd best realize the real situation and surrender before he drowns himself in his fantasies. That's the only path to ending this chaos. Prepare for battle. Also, give the order to Cao Xiu and Bajun that he is to deploy. It is time we begin our invasion of Chengdu.
Thanks to Guo Huai's efforts, we have managed to secure the cooperation of the Qiang tribe. Now then, let us surround Chengdu and put an end to Shu. Chasing dreams and speaking of ideals will never end this chaos.
Leaving this place undefended is dangerous. I shall see to its defense.
I shall end this now!
unfit to share the battlefield with me.
A land of benevolence is nothing but a fairy tale. If you cannot rule with strength, the fighting will never stop.
I simply do not have what it takes to overcome this. Everyone, lay down your weapons. On behalf of Shu, I offer our surrender. I don't care what you do to me, but would you please help my retainers and the people of Shu?
The Imperial Seal. So this is a testament of what you are prepared to do. Fine then. The people of Shu are already the people of Cao's Wei. They will be safe. Your father, Liu Bei, never saw what was truly needed.
Please do not deny our dream of a benevolent world.
I will not deny a world of benevolence or duty.
Master Cao Pi, are you saying you will bring about a world of benevolence?
You truly are your father's son. I merely said I would not deny dreaming of a benevolent world. What I will bring to this world is the end of chaos. That's why I chose this path. What's needed along the path of the conqueror isn't dreams.
Cao Pi successfully defeats Ma Chao and wins the Qiang tribes to his side. Linking up with the Bajun forces under Cao Shu as well, he proceeds to attack Chengdu from three sides. The frantic resistance of Zhuge Liang, Zhao Yun, and the Shu forces could not halt the rapid rush of the Wei armies. The Shu Emperor Liu Chan accepts Cao Pi's demands for surrender. This heralds the fall of Shu. At that time, the Wu forces were preparing to attack Wei from the rear. Sun Quan is furious after receiving a sneak attack at Yiling. Cao Pi moves his forces to the east in order to complete his dreams of conquest.
Reporting! Wu soldiers are currently marching for Xiangyang.
It's just a diversion. They're making it look like they will attack Xiangyang in order to spur my army into action. That is when they will try to capture Yiling. Yet,
why at a time like this? I do not feel that Yiling is such an important base.
Perhaps Lu Xun is just trying to make us uneasy.
Correct. If we lose Yiling, the only entrance to Bashu will be Hanchang. Right now, the larger part of Wei's forces is east of Yiling, and the defense of Bashu is thin. It's the perfect time to strike. Also, I'm sure he will offer to help retrieve Liu Bei from Wei, restore Shu, and propose that Wu and Shu form an alliance. If all those things happen.
So Yiling is the key to Wu's revival. Sima Yi, how would you suggest we handle this situation?
Masters Cao Ren and Shu Huang should defend Xiangyang. They should be able to hold it for some time. In the meanwhile, we can push back Wu's front lines at Yiling.
Tell all units to prepare to deploy. We shall eliminate the Wu army heading for Yiling, then proceed with the rescue mission at Xiangyang. Those Wu scum. So they are already approaching Yiling, are they? There is more depth to their attack strategy than I expected. I can leave Xiangyang to Cao Ren and Shu Huang. In the meantime, we shall push back the front lines.
This isn't over yet. I shall devise a new strategy.
Now, Wu's chances of coming back from this are slim to none. We are the victors of this battle!
Coming all this way to aid us? You have our utmost gratitude.
It was nothing. Cao Ren, Shu Huang, you have done well to hold out for so long, and I see you have even prepared for handling Meng De's rebellion.
My lord, your kind words are wasted on us.
Yet, there were fewer Wu soldiers in Xiangyang than I'd expected. By the way, do you think they are still recovering from the battle with Shu?
There certainly were fewer enemy soldiers than Sima Yi had predicted. Did Wu make any suspicious moves?
Now that you mention it, the Wu army was making some unusual movements around Shibi.
Shibi, you say?
Yes, there were reports of the Wu army moving about the areas near Shibi and Zhongling.
Perhaps it would be best to send out some scouts. I'll have Cao Xiu make the arrangements. Also, you two should join the mission to eliminate Wu. It's the perfect chance for you to alleviate your frustrations over having to remain on defense.
Lord Cao Pi, we have finished scouting the Wu army. Reports indicate that several camps have been set up near Zhongling. Also, the garrison at Shibi is being fortified.
So they are bolstering their defenses against us. As we move to eliminate Shu, it would be difficult to attack now. Shall we stop our men and wait to see what happens?
Wu suffered a great loss at Yiling. It seems their wounds have yet to recover. Considering how few men and how little time Wu has right now, it is impossible for them to both fortify Shibi and set up a large number of camps in Jiangling.
In which case, the camps in Jiangling are likely just for show. They are merely trying to intimidate us to buy time. It's actually quite an elaborate plan. If Wu is going to meet us in battle, it'll have to be at Shibi along the Chengjiang in order to prepare for such a battle. They'll need to buy themselves time.
It's precisely as Master Jiashu says. They mean to use psychological warfare in order to slow down the Wei army. If things go well, they might be able to get them to retreat without a fight.
They are also wise to fortify Shibi. They are well aware that we are still licking our wounds from our defeat there. There are likely to be soldiers that will be weak in the knees.
Getting caught up in the past and allowing Wu the time to recover would be the height of foolishness. Let us hear a plan to deal with this situation.
We should use our overwhelming forces to capture Jiangling and Ulin. Such victories would help our soldiers get over their memories of the defeat at Shibi. This battle will make known to all of our men the strength of our army. It is merely a warm-up battle in preparation for the battle at Shibi.
So the next battle at Shibi is to be the final showdown. Very well. Have our entire army capture Jiangling and Ulin, and revert those areas to how they were before the battle at Shibi. Let Wei's path of conquest be known to all. What move will the defeated and exhausted Wu make now? Prepare to attack, but be ready for a trap. Why do I get the feeling this is a trap? Everyone, stay alert and watch your surroundings.
I stand guard over this area. You shall not get past me without a fight.
You're on the verge of conquest. Dealing with your meddling plans is like amusing a child. Give up now while you still have your honor.
I shall end this now!
Though we have lost here, we have already begun planning our next move. The real battle is only about to begin.
Nothing more against swords.
If that's the case, with the next battle I shall end Wu for good.
This should cool you off.
Not even fit to share the battlefield with me.
So we've finally arrived at this place. The winds and flames of war are all coming back to me. It was truly a frightening battle.
Lord Cao Pi, I feel the very same way. I can't help but feeling weak in the knees.
So, Jiangling was just a decoy after all. While they had our eyes diverted, it appears they were setting up a large-scale camp in Shibi.
So they think if they can draw us to Shibi, they can win. Another way of seeing it is that if they lose Shibi, their battle is lost anyway. That is why we need to counter them with a strategy.
I assume they have devised some kind of strategy?
Indeed. The psychological battle has already begun. They are letting the Shibi garrison's beacons burn brightly, so that our soldiers recall the events that occurred at Shibi. Listen, everyone. Our march along the path of conquest has brought us to Shibi at last. Elite warriors from the greatest battles in history, lift up your faces and stand tall! Let it be known to the former victors of Wu. We are the ones who shall bring the end to this world of chaos. Soldiers of Wei, march with me along the path of conquest!
Lord Cao Pi, I will endure any hardship in order to bring victory to Wei.
I'd expect no less. Do whatever is necessary to take down Shibi.
My lord, for this battle at Shibi, I would ask that you leave the castle and lead the front lines at Ulin.
I should lead the front lines, you say? Why would I leave the castle?
In order to draw out Liu Xun from Chibi. The only ways for Wu to win this battle are by wiping out the entire Wei army, or by eliminating you. I would like to have you serve as a decoy in order to draw out Liu Xun. Meanwhile, I will lead a secondary unit to the rear of Shibi and reduce the garrison there to rubble.
That would be much too dangerous for Lord Cao Pi.
Sima Yi, I'm getting the impression that you enjoy these decoy tactics.
The enemy is pinned into a corner, so their only chance at coming out of this is by eliminating you, my lord. As such, it is simply the best way to handle the enemy.
I see. I leave you in charge of leading the secondary unit. Head to the rear of Shibi with Xiahou Ba, Wang Yi, and Xin Xianying and take it down. Is something the matter?
My lord, I also agree that we can use you as a decoy to lure out Liu Xun. At the same time, why don't we send soldiers toward Xiaku Castle? Liu Xun will be forced to send some of his men to Xiaku Castle, decreasing the number of enemies that go after you.
So you want to be ready to return and defend the main camp in case something happens. Very well. I will leave you in command. Do as you wish.
Well, then I shall. I'm just one of those people who wants to be ready for anything. I guess you can say I'm a bit of a worrier.
Just as Sima Yi said, there is no better decoy than you. For the sake of the secondary unit, I'll try to attract as much attention as
morale of our troops considerably. Now, light the fires! Let us make Chibi a living nightmare for the enemy once again.
We won't give them a chance to stop us. Prepare to move out!
Everyone stay focused. We're going to attack.
We must prevent Wu from being finished here at all costs. If we can reform our ranks, there is still hope for victory yet.
I shall protect our rear. Liu Xun, you guys need to get out of here. Don't worry, though. I'll catch up with you all soon enough. Not even fit to share the battlefield with me.
Magnificent fight! I'm glad you're not my enemy.
All right. I need everyone.
Our preparations are complete.
Burn out.
We have avoided another nightmare from occurring at Shibi. Father, vengeance is ours at last.
We have avenged our former loss at Shibi. At last.
It appears so. Now the men of Wei shall finally be free of their nightmares.
We have defeated Zhuran at Shibi!
Wonderful. So we have defeated Zhuran. Now we really have Wu pinned into a corner.
Our next target shall be Jianye. Let us make Wu desperate by making a display of our strength.
Understood.
Begin the advance on Jianye. This campaign shall mark the final stages of our conquest.
Cao Pi faces off against Wu at Shibi, the land where his father Cao Cao had once suffered a bitter defeat. In this fated rematch, it was the Wei forces that grasped victory. Cao Pi had succeeded in surpassing his great father and fulfilled his own path of conquest. However, Sun Quan, who himself bore the will of his father, would not so easily admit defeat. Sun Quan's retainers also put up a desperate resistance. Cao Pi, leading Sima Yi and the rest, went forward to his final battle. His aim was to wipe out Wu and perfect his dreams of conquest.
Reporting! Zheng Liao has died of illness! Wu has taken advantage of the situation and is invading Pefei!
I don't believe it. Just when we were so close to achieving Lord Cao Pi's ambitions.
Cao Xiu, don't moan about it. Zheng Liao is gone. We must think about how we will fight without him. That is the best way to pay our respects to our guardian.
You are right. Lord Cao Pi, let us listen to the rest of the report.
Yes, sir! Furthermore, Wei Feng has launched a rebellion at Chucheng!
Wei Feng? He was supposed to have been executed for treason. It's like he's a ghost that's out to haunt us.
Lu Xun probably paid off the executioner. My guess is that he was hiding in Xucheng and waiting to stir things up when the politics there became unstable. I was devising military plans during the period after the previous emperor died and the politics had become unstable. It is my fault for not noticing him.
If you have time to be ashamed for past mistakes, you have time to think about how to make amends with your prowess in the next battle. Sima Yi, Cao Xiu, the two of you are to head for Xucheng. I assume you understand why.
Yes, you are counting on us to crush this rebellion, whatever the cost.
Correct. I shall be marching with Jia Shu, Shahoba, and Zhenji to Pefei. We cannot predict what will occur at Pefei. Hurry, and make quick work of the Wu army.
attack us here! Everyone prepare to defend this spot!
This should cool you off.
A retreat would be the best option right now.
The Wu army has been defeated. From this point forward, we will have to bolster our defenses at Buffet even further. So you were able to hold the defense even without the Guardian of Buffet. It's as if I can hear Zheng Liao sigh in relief from the other world.
The enemy attacked Buffet as soon as word got out that Master Zheng Liao had died. And then we had the rebellion at Xucheng on top of that. Who certainly got a talented strategist among them.
If either Buffet or Xucheng had been taken, the tides of battle would have turned in the enemy's favor. It was a petty trick, and there's sure to be more.
It would be best to continue bolstering the defense of Buffet. We must prevent Wu's attempts to march northward, whatever it takes.
No, defense alone will not be enough. Xiaohoba, you shall remain here. You are to join our camp when we launch our attack on Jianye.
Wait, me?
Do you object?
No. That's not what I mean. I consider it an honor to be the successor of Master Zheng Liao, the guardian of Buffet. I'll defend this place with everything I got.
I expect you to play a vital role in the attack on Jianye. Until then, bolster the defenses at Buffet.
Lord Cao Pi!
I come from Shibi with urgent news. The Wu army was spotted along the banks of Lake Poyang. In the middle of the night, Lu Xun is relocating soldiers from Xiaku, little by little.
Moving about in the darkness only invites trouble. Why would he take such a risk?
After seeing most of our forces heading for Xucheng and Buffet, he probably decided it was best to withdraw to Jianye. My lord, we need to prevent this withdrawal. We should pursue them from Shibi and dispatch troops from Buffet to the area between Lake Poyang and Jianye.
There is no point in holding up any more troops in Jianye. Launch a pincer attack on Lu Xun and eliminate him.
It shall be done. This is the ideal opportunity to whittle down the Wu soldiers in a field battle.
Make preparations to cross the Shengjiang at once. We shall eliminate the retreating Lu Xun here and now. Smash the Wu army before they can retreat. Launch a pincer attack from the east and west, and eliminate Lu Xun at Lake Poyang.
Cousin, that was amazing! You are an inspiration!
This should cool you off.
You hardly needed my aid.
You now have the opportunity to kneel before me.
Well done. You have the heart of a warrior.
Capture of that area is our goal. Secure it, and we will take the enemy's spirit as well.
The enemy has spotted our retreat, have they? And there's no helping it. We simply must repel the Wei army and cut our way through them.
Advance! Do not slow down! Advance!
You are truly invincible, my beloved.
We cannot afford to give up here. Let us withdraw for now and wait for a better opportunity.
Not even fit to share the battlefield with me.
Cousin, that was amazing! You are an inspiration!
In battle, you show no hesitation whatsoever. At times, I find myself envious of your strength.
Now, take defensive position.
Advance! Do not slow down! Advance!
In this now!
Let's use ships and escape to Zhang.
Lu Xun has been eliminated. With Zhou Yu, who had been the biggest threat to Wei, gone. And now that Lu Su and Lu Meng are gone as well, Wu no longer possesses a strategist that can rattle our army.
My lord, why do I get the feeling you're somehow disappointed?
I'm sorry. Is that how I made it sound?
Yes.
Now that all my rivals are gone, it's more boring than I had expected.
That feeling, that fervor for fighting and marching along your path of conquest, a feeling only you could know. I imagine it must remain. If a world of peace leaves you feeling like something's missing, just let me be there to help you fill the void.
Ah, Genji. Spending time ruling the world and spending time with you are different.
You certainly are a man of many talents.
Genji, will you play your flute for me?
Of course I will. until your heart is content.
Desperate soldiers that have been pinned into a corner are not to be taken lightly. In addition, our soldiers are fatigued. Why don't we surround the enemy and wait for their morale to fall?
There is logic to what you are saying, Master Jiaxu. However, it would be a better plan to continue our attack. The enemy is also fatigued, yet we have the higher morale. The morale of Wu, who has suffered successive losses, pales in comparison to ours.
So you suggest we try to end this with a short battle while morale is high?
Precisely. Wu's demise is but a matter of time. They have few soldiers and no officers to lead them. If we prolong the battle, it could cause our soldiers to lose morale. In other words, pushing forward without fear of losing soldiers is our key to victory in this attack on Jianye.
There is no reason to give Wu any more time. All forces are to move out and eliminate Wu. Let us put an end to this world of chaos. The battles at Shibi, Xiaku, Hefei, and Jianye shall go down as the final chapters of Wu's history. This shall be the final battle. Let us eliminate Sun Quan and put an end to this world of chaos.
Everything is burning! A veritable sea of fire!
So he set fire to his own hand. If his opponent wasn't me, he might have had a chance of victory.
I shall guard this spot with my life.
Reporting! This is cool. We have lost sight of the enemy. It would be dangerous to pursue them any further. In this now!
Oh no. This must be the end.
Here's our chance to look good. This should cool you off. Everyone, commence the attack!
The enemy is fierce, but that will not stop us! Is this it? Father, brother, forgive me.
The intense flames lit by the officers of Wu. Their father and brother must have surely seen them as well.
We can't allow the enemy to take this position. We must defend it at all costs.
My lord, Sun Quan refused to surrender to us and has died a warrior's death.
So, the tiger has fallen, has he? At last, this world of chaos shall come to an end. Cao Xiu, let all across the land know that I am their ruler. Men, lift your voices in victory, for a new age is born!
Yes, right away.
Congratulations, my lord. You have conquered the land at last.
Not quite yet. Now I must walk the path of uniting this land. And going forward, I will be counting on your brilliance to do so.
Cao Pi, the man who put an end to the age of local warlords. He relocated the capital from Xucheng, the city his father, Cao Cao, had chosen as a base. Then, with his new empire, he boldly declared an end to the chaos. What this seemingly cold and cunning young man brought to the land was rational government. It was governing with integrity, where no filth or waste was allowed. This peace would continue without changing for as long as Cao Pi was there.
With this chaotic world will come to an end.
Master Cao Pi's glory has spread from one end of the land to the other.
It was because of a weak emperor that the land fell into chaos. I captured the land through force. As long as I am on the throne, the Central Plains will never be disrupted.
The Central Plains? Your retainers and I will continue to support you. There's no way that any problems could possibly occur.
Those who use force to conquer the land will always be surrounded by force. If the Central Plains prosper, those in the surrounding lands will try to steal its prosperity. That is the logic of this world.
With Shu and Wu destroyed, who would threaten the Central Plains? Will the Xiongnu make a move on us?
Not only them, but the western region as well. To protect the stability of the Central Plains, I will have to continue to tread the path of a conqueror.
I, Cao Chu, the thousand-league pawn of the Cao family, will accompany you as long as your path continues.
If I should fall before my conqueror's path is complete, then you are free to do as you like. The land belongs to the conqueror.